Hello, Mr. Magapi. My name is Mario from Legion Rank. Thank you very, very much for letting me put this video for you. I know that you talked to my buddy Shannon, and he explained to you a little bit of what I do for local businesses in the area in regards to digital marketing. So that's exciting. I know of your concerns of creating more brand awareness and visibility for your business, and that's great. I know that business owners like yourself, you guys simply don't have the time to sit down and master all these new tools and technologies that keep coming up, and that's where people like me come handy, right? Where we can help you out, use all these tools in your advantage in order to create more sales and revenue for your business. So that's exciting. I have put this document together. We'll go over it, and as I go explaining, we'll be jumping up into the tabs up here, and so I can explain more detail. All right. I'll try to rush a little bit. I want to cover as much as I can, and I don't want to make this video super long and tedious. So let me have a drink of my juice so we can start. All right. So in this summary, you can see that we're going to talk about SEO. If you don't know what SEO is and what it stands, search engine optimization, we're gonna go over it. We're also going to talk about social media and the use of your Facebook business page for your advantage, and also paid advertising and how to use Google Ads and Facebook Ads in the best way possible to reach your goals. And after that, I'm going to give you some of my suggestions for your campaign in specific, and what we can do on in your case to get started and tackle those challenges. All right. After that, I'm going to give you some pricing of my services, and I have put together a package for you that I believe it kind of captures everything that we need to get started. So we'll go over that too as well. Okay, so let's start with SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization, and in case you don't know, it's pretty much the skill needed to rank a website on Google. You know, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of factors that they need to be in order to get a website ranked on the first pages of Google. It's not just a matter of how fancy or how good looking this website is in particular. All right. So the purpose of the SEO campaign is to fully optimize your website and dramatically increase the amount of targeted traffic to it through achieving high rankings in major search engines like Google in this case. So how we're going to do this? So like I mentioned before, there's a lot of factors that go behind a well-optimized website. So in the case, I obviously went and I looked at your website, and before I go over all these points, I'm going to jump up here and let's check out your website. That's a great picture. That's awesome. Actually, your website is really nice. I really like this. Is not the home page though. The home page in this case is the most important page for every website. So in this case, one of the first things that I can notice is that I don't see a phone number visible right on top. That's, for example, a red flag right there. That's awesome that you have a call to action, but I don't see a phone number. People are lazy and they don't like to be scrolling down in order to find an email, a phone number, or an address. So I see that your phone number is right there. Your link to your social media, that's great. This is tells you that is legit. Links to your other pages. You have a blog right there too as well, so that's tremendous. And the links to your services, I really like that. So in general, your website is great. There's some small things that we can do to improve it. Number one, content. Rule of thumb for every website is to have at least 1,500 words of quality content on your home page. And without content, I mean videos. Without content, I mean images, and obviously text, testimonials, reviews, everything that we can include. Let's put it right there on your home page so people can get there and see what your business is all about. In this case, the more we do and the better we do from your competitors, the better it's going to be for you to rank and outrank them in this case. Let's talk about Google My Business listing. That in this case, I didn't see that you had one. So it's very, very important for every business to have a Google listing registered with Google, so you can be found in both maps and search. So in this case, you can see in the explanation, it's essential for businesses to manage their online presence across Google, including search and maps. By verifying and editing your business information, you let your customers know more about your business. So let's jump a little bit and I'll explain to you a little bit of what I mean. So let's go to Google. Let's start from scratch. Let's go to Google, and for example, if I want to know more about Pacifique tree care, I'm gonna do obviously a search for it, hoping to find a Google listing that is gonna give you that they are usually right here on the right side. The Google listing would give me all the information, you know, about your business with pictures, reviews, and all that kind of stuff. I don't see one. Excuse me. I do see, you know, obviously links to your website and your Facebook page, your Best Business Bureau, and your other citations. But believe me, people don't like to be directed other places. They like to see the Google listing right there. That just give the business that legitimacy in the eyes of Google and in the eyes of the general public. So it's very, very important to have that. I'm going to show you, for example, what I mean. This guy is one of my first clients. He is in Fort McMurray. He owns a towing company. So if I want to know more about Compass Towing, somebody recommended Compass Towing for me. So I went to Google and searched for it. This is what I mean. This is the Google listing right here. So that's telling me everything that I need to know about the business, besides having all the links in case I want to go and search more. But you don't really need to, because you have everything right here. And this is just the search platform from Google. We have also the maps. So in this case, I was actually doing search for Pacifique Tree Care in Calgary already here. So let's do another one. And this is exactly the results I get. I just don't get anything. It just sends me to this guy. Obviously, this is not you. It's just giving me a general area in Calgary, but it's not telling me anything that I need to know about Pacific Care Calgary. Now, if I just want to find a tree care service in Calgary, this is the most searched keyword right here, phrase, tree care Calgary. Let's do a search on Google Maps. And this is what we get. These guys are the top dogs at a tree care. These guys are getting tons of business. I see them listed twice. They have an ad. And then I see the other guys that are pretty much taking all the business, but I don't see you. So there's things that we can do to improve this and to change this, both in search and maps. And that's accomplished by a good SEO campaign. Within that SEO campaign goes registering your business with Google and creating your Google listing. Very, very important. Regular blog posting. I noticed that you have a lot of blogs, which is awesome. So we have to keep that momentum, and we have to keep posting more content and more blogs out there, because that's going to give you that authority and that juice in the eyes of Google. Google is going to reward you with better rankings. And so let's move on. Now let's go with online directory business listing submissions or citations. I obviously, within the research that I did for your business, I noticed that you don't have a lot of citations. You actually just have, and I'm going to tell you right now, you have 7 directory listings citations online. The Best Business Bureau was one of them. You have Yellow Pages. Obviously, you have Facebook. You have 411, Kijiji, Can Pages. I'm not sure if I'm missing any of those. But the point is that we need more. We need hundreds. I believe that your competition, some of these guys up here, they have hundreds of citations out there. Their business is listed everywhere online, on every single one that comes up. Every month there's new citations, there's new directory listings coming up. Some of them are very legit, some of them not that much. So it's part of my job to go out there and find those good citations where I can list your business and get some of that juice, get some of that authority. So we need more citations. Now, let's talk about backlinks. Backlinks are similar. They're like citations in some way. Here's the explanation. There are links to your website from other trustworthy sites across the web. An example of this will be becoming a member of the Chamber of Commerce in Calgary and promoting your business in their website. So simply, let's extend a little bit on this. If you become a member of the Chamber of Commerce, they're gonna let you advertise on their website, right? By posting a link to your site. So when Facebook goes back and crawls your website, they're gonna see that you have a link from the Chamber of Commerce. So if Facebook is gonna see this as a sign of importance and authority. So the reward would be better rankings, naturally. So the more good citations and good backlinks that we get from trusty sites, the better, right? The part of my job would be to go out there and look for every single one of these guys to see how many citations, how many backlinks they have. I already seen some of them, and simply see where they got these backlinks from. Try to get the same kind of backlinks for you, and get more and more trustworthy ones. A little bit of what goes behind digital marketing that not a lot of people know. So let's talk about competition. I did obviously an analysis on YouTube competition, and we went over some of the sites that I have up here. These guys are taking the business. They are taking the positions on page 1 of Google, but I see a lot of opportunity for us to outrank some of these guys. For example, in regards to content, I don't see a lot of content on this website. And this is not a bad looking website, but they don't have a video. I don't see the phone number. Oh, it's right here, tiny, but it's right there. It's clickable. They have their blog too as well. They have links to their social media, so they're doing something's right. But I see they're lacking on some other. Move on to these guys. They're also lacking on content. I was surfing through some of their pages. They have a lot of pages, but they don't have a lot of content on them. Like if you go, now it's not even loading. Oh, there you go. And they have this annoying pop-up every single time you click on something. So like you know what I mean? They don't have a lot of content. So if we go out there and you just publish a lot of content on your website, like I mean a lot, with quality keywords, strategically included within the content, we can easily, in a matter of time, some time, outrank these guys. These guys are the top dogs. They're pretty much page 1 top positions for every single keyword, and their website honestly sucks. I mean, I was trying to find their phone number, and after probably 3 minutes, I was able to do it, and it's right here. Tiny. They don't have a lot of content either. They don't have a lot of backlinks. So, it would be a matter of time just to rank all these guys and start getting some of the pieces of the pie, you know what I mean? This is the one that I like the most. As you can see, these guys have a lot of content, beautiful images, links, quality. The titles, they're using quality keywords, good keywords. These are things that people are searching online, so they're very, very smart, including these keywords within their content. They're linking to other pages. They have videos. They have before and after pictures. They have a contact form, so they're obviously doing something right, and that's why they're in the first spots. But I mean, we can get there. We can get some of the cheese. All right. So I'm just explaining over here what I do in order to look at your competition and the things that I look for, which pretty much I explained already. And just to extend a little bit on this, what we do after we see all this, what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, we simply we're playing a little bit of a spy game to see all these things, and then just either copy it or do it better, do more and better. The more we do, the better we do. We need to be ahead of your competition, so that's what we need to do. Like I said, some industries are going to be more competitive than others, but in this case, I see the potential of outranking these guys, in a matter of time. So let's talk about social media. It's no surprise to see how social media has become part of the business world, with more and more people advertising services for their ideal customers right there on Facebook. I'm sure you probably have noticed that more and more people are advertising on Facebook. It's easy for advertisers to target these ads, because Facebook gives us so many tools for targeting. Facebook has so much information in their database that it's the best time to advertise services on social media, no doubt about it. It's becoming essential as business owners to have a Facebook business profile completely optimized, so your potential clients can go and check out everything that you have to offer. And this is in regards only your profile on Facebook. If we go and check it out, we can see that there's a lot to be done. There's a lot that we can improve over here. I noticed that your last post was back in June. So you're not really active on your Facebook, and that's understandable. A lot of people don't do, but believe me, if you have a business profile already, might as well optimize it, might as well take advantages of the things that Facebook offers in order to promote your business. And here I am to help you out with this. We have to bring this number up. We need to bring your followers and your likes. We have to start building an audience, and we start publishing quality content. So we start engaging with people, and that way create more business for you. Of course, this is a patience game. It's a long-term situation, but as a business owners, you need to definitely get on it. If not, you're just gonna stay behind everyone else. All right, Facebook ads. Let's talk about Facebook ads. When compared to traditional advertising methods such as print media, TV, and radio advertising, social ads are not only dependable but also very efficient. What's more, when using Facebook ads, you're allowed to target and engage with your potential clients based on criteria like demographics, interest, and behaviors. So, like I mentioned before, we can target based on demographics, certain ages, women, men, both, people that like landscaping, people that are looking for renos projects on their yards, stuff like that. So there's so many tools that Facebook provides that with the right skill set, you're able to find that specific client, and that way either create that brand awareness, create that engagement, or promote your business and your services. So that was Facebook ads. Now AdWords, which is the platform from Google, it's like I mentioned here, is the advertising system in which advertisers bid on certain keywords in order for their clickable ads to appear on Google search. So it is very important at the beginning to combine a well-structured SEO campaign with the utilization of paid ads with Google AdWords in order to create brand awareness and drive traffic to your site and services. So what I mean over here, that all this up here, whatever that is not paid advertising, is something that is necessary, that every single business needs to have, but it's a long-term thing. This is not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna reach page 1 of Google after a month or 2. This is gonna take time, but it's gonna happen if we keep doing the things that we need to do, which is publishing content and working in optimizing your listings and your accounts as well as your website. Now, to accomplish a quicker results, paid advertising is obviously the way to go. With paid advertising, there's obviously an amount of money that goes towards the marketing and an amount of money that goes towards the managing fees. But that way we can definitely use this money to reach a bigger amount of people. We will be optimizing these ads so we reach exactly the customer that we really need to reach, people that really need the services that you offer. And on top of that, we'll be creating landing pages where we're going to be sending people so they can claim whatever promotion or whatever service we are advertising. And we use that. I use a software called ClickFunnels for that purpose. So that's including also with the paid ad services that I offer. All right. So let's move on to pricing. I'm not sure if I'm leaving anything up here. I don't think so. I think I cover pretty much everything. Let's move to pricing. These are prices per month if purchased individually. I recommend going for a 6-month term. Like I said before, for SEO campaigns, obviously it's going to take a little bit more time to get those results. So if you want to just pay for a single service, the SEO and maintenance, this is what I charge, $549.99. This is per month times 6 months. If you just want to do the social media optimization and maintenance, this is what I charge, $299.99, which I honestly wouldn't recommend for you because you don't really have an audience on Facebook yet. This would be something that is more recommendable for someone that is already established with a big audience, so we can just keep posting quality content and keep engaging with the audience that they already have. But hey, it's a service that I offer at the end, right? And then the paid ads. Paid ads, this is what I charge. This is per month times 6, $599.99, and this is what is divided for. This is $250 destined only for advertising, for marketing, and $349.99 for the managing fees. So a total of $599.99. Now, based on the research performed and the minimum requirements needed to advertise online, I have put together a package for you that is accessible and I believe will serve as an excellent starting point to scale your business. So I can offer all these services together for you for this amount, $899.99 for 6 months. Out of those $899.99, $250 will be included with the ad budget. So we're already putting some of that money towards the advertising. So $899.99 with $250 included for that budget. I don't know. It's something to think about. I think it's something that is needed for the kind of business that you have. The busy season is coming up, so might as well start. This is just a little note over here. One of the main factors that every advertising campaign is time, like I mentioned before. And it's also one of the things that we cannot control. That's why we encourage our clients to be patient and allow the campaign to follow its course to the end. That's all. And also worth mention, the fact that I do not use contracts. I do not use contracts. I always hated contracts. The fact that you have to sign for a certain amount of time, and if you're not happy for what you're getting, you can't get out of it. It's just retarded. So I don't use them. If after a month or 2 or 3 you're not happy with the results that we're getting with whatever service you opted in, the package or some of the services over here, we can simply shake hands and part ways. No hard feelings. That's how confident I am of the results that we can accomplish, and the kind of working relationship that we can actually establish. So I'm really looking forward to working with you and scaling your business, Mr. Mangapi. Please, you're more than welcome to reach out. These are all my links and accounts. Feel free to do so. Obviously, you can talk to Shannon too as well. He's my brother, so anything that you might be doubtful, you can also ask him. We're in contact constantly, so don't hesitate. You can talk to Shannon, you can talk to me. But I'm really looking forward to chatting with you in the future and see how we can help each other with this. I really see potential, and I hope we can make something happen. All right. For now, I say hi. I say bye, and hopefully you have a great evening. All right. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye.